I am walking over to Disneyland. I'm so excited. I cannot wait to get there. Let's go, you guys. Hello, everyone, and welcome to my first Disneyland vlog for the spring season. I headed to Disneyland back in the month of May, and I was so excited to celebrate the Disney 100th anniversary, as well as another exciting thing that I'll talk about later in the vlog series. So my first stop, of course, how I love to begin my Disneyland trips, is going to Carnation Cafe for some delicious Mickey waffles. Just waiting to get a table at Carnation Cafe. I'm so excited. I can't wait. Here is a look at my Pandora bracelet stack of the day. You can probably spot the Mickey waffle, and I went for a Beauty and Beast Disney bound outfit, so I wanted my Pandora Beauty and the Beast bracelet to match. I was so excited because I got my favorite place to dine at Carnation Cafe, which is outside on the patio where you can take in all the magic, the sights, and the sounds of the morning at Disneyland on Mainstreet, USA. I just love it here. It is my top favorite restaurant in Disneyland. I have a very close second, which you're gonna see later in the video for dinner, but this honestly is my favorite way to start a Disneyland day, Disneyland trip. It is such a must, especially the first day for me. These waffles are so good, and they're the gluten-free, dairy-free, like allergy-friendly Mickey waffles. They're so, so good. Hey guys, so I just finished breakfast and I'm heading down Main Street towards the castle. I might get my photo taken, and then I want to go on Alice in Wonderland, and I can't believe I'm here. It's so crazy to be back. I'm so excited. I got a coffee to go. And oh my gosh, all the magic. I'm so excited, guys. I decided to go get my photo taken at the Walt and Mickey partner statues. It's really close to the castle, so it's always in the backdrop of your photos. And it's a magical place. I just love it here. And I feel like I'm getting greeted by Walt and Mickey. So here are some of the photos that I got with Disney Photo Pass. And then I headed right to the castle. I actually saw this, the Disneyland 40th Anniversary Time Castle. So cool. I have never seen that before. I was so excited to see the Sleeping Beauty Disneyland Castle, all decorated for the 100th anniversary with the Sleeping Beauty fairies. They looked so amazing. Oh, it was so beautifully decorated. I love it. And then I strolled around Fantasyland. This is my first time visiting Disneyland without holiday decor, so I've only ever visited at Halloween and Christmas season, so it was so fun to see it during the spring season. And if you quickly look at the carousel, King Arthur's carousel, you're gonna spot Peter Pan and Wendy in just a moment. I got my photo taken in front of King Arthur's Carousel with Disney Photo Pass, saw Captain Hook, and then I headed on over to my favorite Disneyland ride next to Haunted Mansion, which is Alice in Wonderland. I love this ride so much. It's right beside the Mad Tea Party, which you'll see right here. And you guys, I hope you don't mind. I took a ton of footage of this ride because I just love it so much. And it was one of the last days to ride it before it closed to get like refurbishment and all of that. The tree that you're going to see in just a moment is actually a real living tree, which I think is so cool. I love how they combined it with the ride. And then the voice of Alice on the ride is actually played by the original Alice in the animated film. Watch your children and keep an eye out for the white rabbit. This is one of Disneyland's dark rides, and it was one of the 2 rides to open on June 14th in 1958. The other ride was the sailing ship Columbia. It's gone through quite a few refurbishments in 1984, as well as in 2010, and then again in 2014.
Stay seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the caterpillar.
As many of you know, I'm a huge Alice in Wonderland fan. I love tea, and I even named my dog Alice after the character Alice because I wanted Canada to be her Wonderland. She's my little rescue dog. But anyway, without further ado, let's head on the ride. Let's go.
When Adventures in Wonderland began, we followed the white rabbit down the rabbit road. All of a sudden, I fell. Down, down, down.
Oh, looking for the white rabbit. Whoa. See if you'll say.
The The digital projections that you're seeing as you ride along with me, they were actually added in the 2014 refurbishment. My first ever Disneyland trip was in 2017, so I've only ever seen the ride like this, but I would love to see how it used to look like, like kind of throughout the years. It would be so cool to see. And can you spot the Cheshire Cat and Alice right here? I just love this ride. I could never ride it too much. I honestly would totally do it back to back to back. I just love it. It's such a fun ride.
The Queen of Hearts and the King.
Shall we play croquet?
Rule 42. The Queen will always win.
Okay, did you just hear that voice? Apparently, that's actually Goofy. And I always thought it was Goofy, but then I'm like, it must be a character from Alice in Wonderland. But later in the vlog series, I did a tour for the Disney 100th anniversary, and my tour guy, the cast member, told me that it's actually Goofy. So every time I heard it, it sounded like Goofy. I thought it was Goofy, and it was. So that was a really fun fact that I learned. This is one of my favorite parts of the ride. You come outside into Disneyland Park, and then you head back inside the ride for the unbirthday party scene, which is my favorite scene of the whole ride. It's wonderful, and this was actually added on later on during the refurbishment.
Happy days, I have birthday too.
And did you just see that Alice? She is one of the original Alices when the ride was first built, and they added her into the unbirthday party scene. So after riding on that, I went into the Mad Hatter hat and ear shop. It's so cute. Explored a little bit more of Fantasyland, and then I decided it is time to ride It's a Small World. I love this ride. It is so much fun. This was my first time not using the Genie Plus, or, before it was Genie Plus, the Fast Pass. This was my first day just waiting in line. I also went very early in the day, so there really wasn't that bad of a wait at all for majority of the rides that I wanted to go on. So I had a great magical morning exploring around. I love It's a Small World. The last time I rode it, it was the holiday layover, which was, I probably rode it like way too many times at Christmas time, but it's just so cheerful, magical, the Christmas holiday magic. It was wonderful, but I was very excited to ride it again without the holiday layover. There's just something so charming and uplifting about this ride. There's so many adorable Disney characters throughout the ride. They're all in their own little doll outfit, and it's so cute. So when you first come in, one of my favorite ones, of course, is the Alice in Wonderland with the white rabbit. You can also see there's like a little chess game going on. It's super cute. You will see it in just a moment. It's coming up. Oh my gosh, look at the little soldiers. So cute. So right here, you can see the little chess pieces, the Queen of Hearts, like kind of castle idea with it. It is so cute. I love Alice in her little dress. She's smiling along. Here, if you quickly look, you'll spot Cinderella with Gus and Jacques, which is so sweet as well. There's a lot of cute characters. There's so many. There's like Pinocchio and Ariel and like, oh my gosh, the Jungle Book, and so many. There's so many, even Finding Nemo. Here, of course, my other favorite, Aladdin with Princess Jasmine on the magic carpet ride. I walked back towards Fantasyland, and guess who was on the carousel next? Mary Poppins and the band, which was so amazing to see. I stopped here and they actually played the music for the carousel. It was so amazing, you guys. I then headed over to my favorite shop in Fantasyland. It is right by the Sleeping Beauty Castle, and they have so many wonderful Fantasyland themed like merchandise. Like you got bags and cups and ornaments and buttons and jewelry. And they usually have some Alice in Wonderland merch, which they did. They had this adorable hat, cute t-shirt, and I loved this bag. It was so cute. I did not get it, but oh my gosh, it was adorable. I also love, you can kind of see it, it's up above the bag. It's a teacup with a teacup and saucer. I really regret not getting this. I just wasn't sure about flying back with it, but it was so pretty. Also, all the Alice in Wonderland Christmas ornaments, so cute. They also had a cute little hoodie. And then I wandered over to the Royal Theater area, and look who I bumped into. Gaston from a distance and Ariel, which is so cool.
I'm going this way. Hi.
I also saw another close-up look at Gaston and Belle as well, and I looked at the Rapunzel Tower. I love this in the night. It actually lights up. I think it's about every 10 minutes. It's so magical. I love it. And then I wandered on through towards Frontierland and Adventureland. So I spent a moment in Frontierland, quickly dashed over to Adventureland, and I love Adventureland. It's always like pretty crowded and narrow, but there's so much cool stuff in here, including the Indiana Jones ride. And then I just wandered over. I also saw that they're still working on the new treehouse, which is really exciting. Can't wait to see that when that is like all built. It looks so neat. And then of course I spotted the Mark Twain, where I was like kind of walking by like Riverbell Terrace, and then I heard it. So I had to go over and see it. And then I headed into New Orleans Square, which is my second favorite actually area of Disneyland. It is so awesome. And look, Tiana's restaurant is getting built, Tiana's Palace. Very excited. And since I was so close to my favorite Pandora store in all of Disneyland, it is right located in New Orleans Square. It's right here. I had to go and browse what the new Disney Park exclusive charms were, ones that have been on my wish list for a while to see them. And there was actually one specific charm that I was really on the hunt for. It's the White Rabbit and March Hare Easter 2023 charm that released. And unfortunately, they were all sold out, and I was so sad, but you know what, I was just like, well, if it's meant to be, it's meant to be, and it wasn't meant to be today. But I was kind of hoping that maybe they'll get some more in, but they weren't sure. So I just took a browse, decided not to get anything today, but I definitely plan to come back. Hey guys, I am so excited. I'm gonna get a caricature done. I can't even talk. A caricature of Alice done, and I'm so excited. They're gonna do a little illustration of Alice, and I'm so excited. I think it's gonna look so cute. I cannot wait to see it. They said it'll be done around 7 p.m. tonight. I'm just doing it just of Alice. I sent them a couple photos where like dressed up in like wings and like little flowers in her hair. So, and they told the artist just to do whatever she wants, like whatever she thinks. I'm just so excited to see it. I can't wait. Then I popped over to see Thunder Mountain in Frontierland. Then I headed on over to Mainstreet, USA. I wanted to take a look at all the Disney100 decorations, the flowers up close. I was really excited to see it because I'd seen so many photos, and it was just amazing to see it in real life. And also the music here. Oh, I love taking in the music. By this time, I was getting so thirsty and really tired. I wasn't feeling like 100%, and I was really craving some caffeine and a delicious matcha latte. And the White Rabbit, he agreed it was definitely time for tea. So I headed on over to the Starbucks at the Marketplace, which is a great little location if you're needing a caffeine fix. So I wandered on over there, and there was something else I really wanted to do there. Now, after I've done like ordering my drink, I love to go over to the little phone booths that they have, and you can eavesdrop on different conversations. And it is honestly, if you haven't done it, it is so charming and it is so much fun, and I absolutely love it, and I highly recommend it. Virtual cheers to anyone that is watching. And then I decided to take in a couple of more of the shops. I was gonna be heading out soon because I really needed a break, just, you know, chronic pain life, all of that. But also I needed to go see Alice and spend some time with her. So I took a browse in some of the shops while enjoying my delicious matcha latte. I love all the Little Mermaid merch. If you guys are interested in any of the stuff here, I think some of it is available on the Shop Disney website. If it is, I will leave some links down below where you can find it. Some of those links may be affiliate links, which means I do earn a small percentage of the sale if you decide to purchase one of the items. A huge thank you in advance if you do use those links. It really does help me out a lot. Now, I also wandered in and looked for the White Rabbit March Hare charm here too. They didn't have it, sadly. And then right on my way out, I decided to get my photo taken with the Disney100 Mickey Mouse statue. So cute because the last time I was there, it was a big, gigantic Christmas tree. And then as soon as I was about to leave, the band came out, the Disneyland Band. So what do? You have to watch. They're amazing. They're so talented. I had so much fun listening to them, and then I headed out. I was really sad to leave, but I was super excited to go see Alice and spend the afternoon with her. My plan was to pick her up, and then we were gonna go on a really nice long walk together, hang out, and then I was gonna kind of like de-stress a little bit, just with chronic pain life, stuff like that. It's good for me to take some rest breaks, and I also needed to catch up on some work as well. So love this time with her. And actually, while I was like kind of hanging out with her, when I finished up work and stuff, I ended up doing my nails too. I wanted to kind of do like Disney100 themed nails. So you might guess which one I did. Can you spot it? It looked like the platinum, like Disney100 color. So I thought it was perfect. And then as you can see, I made it back to Disneyland much later in the day. As soon as I got inside, the Magic Happens parade started, and they might have been filming this day because look at the cool pathway they got all of the people coming into the park to take. Like, they had all the posters from the different rides and attractions here. I saw the Alice in Wonderland, Fantasyland room, Tarzan's treehouse, which no longer even exists anymore. It was so cool walking down this path. I think it's used for all the cast members to kind of come and go throughout the park a lot quicker, you know, so they avoid the crowds and stuff. It was so cool, like a Disney first for me, and I love the experience. And I'm excited I got to take you guys along with me too through this. It was so crowded once like during the parade, and as it was like letting out, I kind of went through Frontierland and I saw the Mark Twain again, which was really cool. I definitely wanted to ride this today, but there was one ride that, if you listened earlier in the vlog, is my absolute favorite ride beside Alice in Wonderland. It is the Haunted Mansion. And you guys, I have only ever done the holiday layover with like the Nightmare Before Christmas. I've never gotten to do the true Haunted Mansion ride the way kind of Walt and his whole team envisioned it. I was honestly excited is an understatement. Like, I was majorly crazy excited to go on here. So I filmed a ton of footage from this experience because I want to remember it. And probably a big spoiler alert, but you guys probably know. I went on this ride. I can't even tell you how many times throughout my like whole Disney trip. It was just, oh, I loved it, you guys. So I loved seeing all the different, like, you know, the tombstones and the cool things that were out. When you're going through the lineup, it was quite a big line, by the way, at this point, but totally worth waiting in it. Like, I actually don't think I've ever actually waited in the Haunted Mansion line. I've always had the Fast Pass or the Genie Plus for it. So it was also a different experience in alone of that too. So anyway, let's head on to the ride. The chandelier is so cool, you guys.
Our tour begins here in this gallery, where you see paintings of some of our guests as they appeared in their parade.
It was so cool coming into the elevator room. You guys, just to see these paintings like expanding. I'm so used to Nightmare Before Christmas character. It was so cool.
There's always my way. endless realm of the supernatural.
One thing I noticed about the ride that it felt like a lot darker because the Nightmare Before Christmas colors are very vibrant and colorful, but this had a definitely like a more dark, spooky, extra spooky feeling to it. It was so neat. Look at the cat with the eye. That's so cool.
The spirits will materialize only if you remain safely seated.
All right, you guys, let's head on into the spooky haunted mansion. I'm so excited.
It's time to respond. Send us a message from somewhere.
The happy haunts have received your sympathetic vibrations.
It was incredible seeing this version of Madame Leota, the original. Oh, it was amazing, you guys. And this room, I'm so used to seeing that big gingerbread house. And there's no gingerbread house. There's a completely different scene set up at the table, dancing. Oh, it was just, oh my gosh, guys, I love it. And then going in here too, it looked completely different. You learned the whole story and all the different husbands, and like, it was really cool. There's also like a little miniature haunted mansion, like house, like so cool, like a little dollhouse. There was just so many cool things. And the Hatbox Ghost, of course, he was so cool to see. And then we headed on over to the graveyard.
Happy haunts materialize.
I honestly think if there hadn't been such a huge line, I would have gone right back on Haunted Mansion. I absolutely loved it and immediately put it on my list to do it at night just for that different experience. Then I went back over to Fantasyland and I went on Pinocchio. I love Pinocchio. It's kind of like a spookier, dark ride in Fantasyland, and it's never that busy to get on it. I hadn't got on it yet, so I immediately went on. It is so much fun. I definitely recommend it if you haven't gone on it.
No, this one.
Before Pinocchio arrived in Disneyland, this actually used to be the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse, and it was later removed to bring in Pinocchio's Daring Journey, and it opened in 1983.
Pinocchio! Oh, wait.
After Pinocchio, I was really needing a delicious cup of tea. I needed another little bit of a caffeine fix, you guys. Disneyland is so much fun, but I definitely need some caffeine boost every once in a while. So I went to the Red Rose Tavern. It's Beauty and the Beast themed. I absolutely love it here. I still remember going here my first ever trip to Disneyland, and I was just so blown away by the theming. What I ended up getting was a delicious cup of tea. I just had it black. It was super good. But what also is here is the gray stuff. I wish I could have it. It has dairy and gluten in it, and I cannot have dairy and gluten. but it looks so good, and actually ended up finding someone that was enjoying it, and we were chatting, and they let me film it so I could show you guys a little peek at it. I know I've shown you guys, I think in like, I think it was my trip in 2018, I believe, that I filmed going to Disneyland. I'm pretty sure I show it in there too. And here is my delicious cup of tea. Virtual cheers, of course, to you guys. And I just took this time just to really savor in all the sights, the sounds, the smells. I felt so blessed to be here. I honestly didn't think I would be going back to Disneyland anytime soon after Christmas. And just to be back here in the springtime, it honestly was so magical. I ended up going on Storybook Land ride right after. If you haven't been on this, it's such a lovely ride. They take you on a boat tour where you are going to learn all about different Disneyland stories as well as fairy tale stories. It's so, so cute.
The story starts on the page of the book. Our story will start off here. It's in the jaws of the ferocious beast, known as Monstro. It's all in a magical place where both fairy tales and legends alike, living alongside each other. A world I like to call Storybook Land. Of course, as we saw further down to this French village, over to our left is some of our lovely dear Alice, who on one so golden afternoon, all the way around all the way down the hole. And let's just say, things from there just gets curiouser and curiouser. And just to our right is the quaint park of London, where we see one more Peter Pan and Wendy as you darling children. City of Aquabon, where we see one more Lion and Jasmine living on top of the hill in Soam's Palace. Now, of course, if you ever do plan on visiting, do get lost in dance, and get caught in a trance, because you'll be having an Arabian night.
I forgot they had Aladdin on this ride. I didn't go on it at Christmas time, so absolutely loved it. And then we went on this magic carpet ride, which was so sweet.
Good story, think about Christmas. I certainly say the Dark Cave of Wonders, which holds of magic anywhere. All legend has a world of these grants and 3 wishes. So everyone, take a wish and see if it comes true.
This ride is so nice to go on, especially when you're really tired and you just need to sit and relax. I was going to be meeting up with a friend later on for dinner, and I needed this time just to kind of relax, unwind. After the ride ended, I headed on over back to New Orleans Square because it was time to pick up my Disneyland caricature of Alice. I was so excited to see it, and you guys, I actually filmed my reaction and my impression, or at least I thought I filmed it, but as it turns out, I think I didn't press the record button, so I lost it, which I'm really sad because I got so emotional when I saw it and picked it up. The artist, she did, oh my gosh, she just did such an incredible job. You guys are gonna see it in just a minute. Like, oh, it was so beautiful of Alice, and she captured all these sweet little details. Here it is, and just my little Alice in Wonderland. She has little fairy rings, like a little flower crown, cute little necklace. Oh, it looked amazing. Now, this is my first ever time park hopping. So as you can see, I'm heading on into Disney California Adventure, and I went over to go see the Disney100 medallion. I had looked a lot at these medallions back in downtown Disney. You might remember my Disney vlog day, like day 1, I guess, technically. I'll leave a link actually where you can find that video up above the screen right now. And I really wanted to test like lighting it up again with my magic band. It was so much fun. I checked into Carthay Circle, which this is my second favorite Disney restaurant. It is so good. So I checked in, I had a reservation. Met up with my friend. We did a little bit of browsing. As you can see, this Disneyland pillow, by the way, I always look at it. It's always on my wish list. They had some Alex and Ani here, still on sale, by the way, and a very cute Oswald section. Like, how cute is little Oswald with his little guitar? Actually, wait, banjo. I'm pretty sure it's a banjo. He looks so adorable here. Lots of fun things to browse in the store. Like, oh my gosh, these little pillows of Oswald as well. So much fun merch. Then met up with my friend as mentioned, and we headed on into Carthay Circle. The Carthay Circle restaurant is inspired by the actual Carthay Circle, and that is where Snow White premiered for the first time, well, its first animated feature. It is, oh, you guys, the food here is amazing. The atmosphere is so like amazing, old Hollywood feeling, so classy and fun. They have amazing drinks. You might remember from my Christmas Disneyland vlogs for 25 Days of Sparkle. My favorite drink here is called the Ginger Rogers. It is so delicious. I love like ginger flavored drinks, so it is totally up my alley. Virtual cheers again. How many times did I say virtual cheers to you in this video? Probably way too many times, maybe 3 times. I'm not sure. Let me know if you know down below. Here's a quick look at some of the things that we got. All the food, you guys, was so delicious. I did end up getting a decaf coffee for like my dessert. And then as we were heading out, I wanted to quickly share with you a look at the washrooms because they're just as like old Hollywood, gorgeous, elegant, classy feeling too. They also have some great selfie mirrors right here. Here's a quick look at the outfit I actually wore today. I didn't even tell you about it, but the dress is from Chic Wish. I'll have a link for it down below. I actually did like a full like styling video with it, as well as sharing an up close look at my Beauty and the Beast theme Pandora bracelet. If you'd like to see that video, I'll leave a link up above the screen right now on where you can find it. After we headed out of Carthay Circle, we took in the beautiful fountain, the twinkling lights, and then I was on my way headed back to go see my little Alice. Alice, where are you going? Look, Al, I got you a painting of you. Look, she's so excited. Alice, look. Alice, look. Hey, Alice, can you come? Look, it's you. Alice, look, come here. Look, it's you. It's you. You're so... Alice, look. Come here, come here. You're so happy to see me. Look, that's you. That's you. You happy girl. I miss you so much too. Look how much I missed you. I couldn't help but think about yous. Yeah, that's you. Do you want to go for another walk? Do you want to go for a walk? Yeah, let's go. We need cuddles. Cuddle time? Cuddle time. Movie night, maybe? We can watch that new Peter Pan movie. Cuddle time, Peter Pan movie. Get ready for bed. And have a nice morning. What you think? What you think? Let's do that. I love you. Good night, everybody. We'll like end it with a close-up of the very cute Alice. I forgot to take a video of walking Alice, so some of the footage you just saw was after the walk. And then here we just got ready for bed and had a nice fun cuddle time. But anyway, you guys, that is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed seeing day 1 of my adventures inside Disneyland. I definitely have quite a few more Disney vlogs to edit and go through. I'm so excited, actually. Editing these videos is like reliving the day. It is just so much fun and so magical. So I hope you enjoyed seeing these vlogs too. Wishing you a magical, wonderful rest of your day. Take care, and I'll see you in my next video. Goodbye for now.